Hello, everybody. Welcome to your Barca recap. So today we're going to get into the win against Mallorca on Tuesday, Madrid's loss against Athletic on Wednesday, some transfer news that we have, as well as a preview for the game tomorrow against Betis. So let's get straight into it. Starting off with the Mallorca match, we were struggling for form a bit in La Liga, and I didn't get to make a match review, so I won't go too into depth. But considering that we were struggling for form, we did need to get a win back, and what a way to do it. I mean, 5-1 against Mallorca, considering that this is a team that hasn't conceded much this season. They've actually been doing pretty good, especially at home. Especially at home, they were a few points off the Champions League spot, and to come to their home stadium and just win 5-1 away, I mean, what a statement to make. And especially the way we performed. That first half, Lewandowski did end up getting a rest. He didn't play at all this game, so that would be good for our upcoming game against Betis. But Ferran didn't end up coming in as striker, and he was making some good runs in behind. The only problem was his touch and his finish was really letting him down. I wouldn't say we struggled, but we definitely should have been up a few more goals in that first half. But 1-1 in at halftime, and to come in the second half and just score 4 goals just like that. Rafinha was able to get 2 goals. He's been doing outstanding this season. But De Jong actually had a good performance. He came in, got a goal and an assist. He actually was playing more advanced as a 10. So it's interesting to see that if Flick will continue that experiment for the next few matches, if he will resort to how he's been playing, because he did do pretty good when he was more advanced, when he was relieved of those, having to take care of those defensive duties and all that. So like I said, what a win to really get our form back. Hopefully we can keep it up, because we do have a tough game against Betis tomorrow. But yeah, I don't really have too much else to say about that match. Just a really good win. Now, if we look over to our rivals, Real Madrid, they did end up losing to Athletic 2-1. And, considering our poor form, the 3 matches that we dropped a lot of points. Unfortunately, I was hoping that Atletico at least get some result in a draw at least, or win. But they did end up winning 2-1. And what a match, because it was intense match. As you know, at the San Mamés, it is really difficult to play Athletic, and they're doing well. They're in the top 4. They've been doing well all season under Valverde. So to come in to get a 2-1 win, especially because Madrid had 2 games in hand. So if they were to win the next 2 games, they would be ahead of us by 2 points. But now, even if they win the next game, they will still be behind us by at least 1 point. So it was nice to have that match, to finally, have some luck on our side. And Mbappe in that match did end up missing a penalty. He's really struggling, and, as much as I don't want to say he's a terrible player, because I do think that Mbappe can be a world-class footballer, and I think it is entertaining to watch him. It is good that at least for our rivals, he is not doing good right now, because we need all the luck we can get, especially considering we are performing really good this season. So we do want to keep that lead. So yeah, it was a good match to have for our rivals. If we do get to some transfer news, Jonathan Tah is apparently close to agreeing the deal to join as a free agent in the summer of 2025. And I definitely think this could be a good option for our center-back depth in the summer. Considering there's some doubts over the futures of certain center-backs we have, including Christensen and Eric Garcia, and Hansi Flick does apparently want him as well. So hopefully they could get this deal done soon, and in the coming months, we'll see how it goes. Now onto departures. Hansi Flick has apparently informed Ansu Fati and Eric Garcia that it would be pretty difficult for them to get minutes now that most of the squad is starting to become available, and that the door would be open for them to exit in January. And that does bring the question I have mentioned in previous videos about our squad depth, and if in January we'll be able to bring some reinforcements. And I think definitely if those 2 were to say go on loan or be sold in January, it would definitely help us to maybe get some replacements or get some good attacking options, midfield options, whatever we need. Apparently also that there are negotiations to activate another lever. Yes, I know, another lever for Barcelona. There's been so many of these the past summer or so, but there is negotiations to activate one that would bring in about 200 million euros, and that would allow apparently the club to register Dani Olmo and get back under the 1-for-1 rule. Now, we've been hearing news about the getting back to the 1-for-1 rule that would be done with the Nike deal, with some other deals. So I really don't know if that will be true, but definitely if that was to get activated, it would definitely hopefully help us to get some January reinforcements, because I think despite how good this squad is doing, you definitely see that when we're missing a couple key players, we do tend to struggle because the quality is just not there. So hopefully that could get sorted out, and hopefully we can get back to that 1-for-1 rule very soon before that transfer window starts. So let's just see how it goes. Now we move on to a quick preview of the Betis game. I think there will be a couple changes definitely to your lineup. I think Lewandowski will come back, considering he had that game against Mallorca, a full game of rest that he did not come on for. Pedri apparently will start from the bench. I think it would be good for him to get some rest. But other than that, I don't think I see too many changes. I'm not sure if De Jong will start. I don't think he will, but he could. If we look at Betis as well, they're currently in 11th place. Not the greatest, but definitely we've had tougher tests. I mean, we've lost against Las Palmas, who is lower than them in the league. They've also haven't had the best run of games. They won their last game, but they haven't won in a bit. So definitely, hopefully we can, win this next game. Victor Roque will definitely be one to keep an eye on. I think Flick also as well did a press conference where he mentioned to the media Roque wasn't happy at Barcelona and it was his decision to leave on loan. His future is uncertain, so we will see how that goes. Araujo apparently will travel with the squad or will be on the bench, but he won't play. He might be on the bench actually for Dortmund, and they're saying that the Leganes game will be a game definitely that they're looking to target for him to finally come back. And I think for predictions for this game, I definitely think we will get a win. I don't know if we'll keep a clean sheet, but for me personally, I'm going to go with a 3-0 win. I hope we can improve, especially we did so good against Mallorca, but I hope that we can continue again another run of form, not go back to the old ways, continue how we've been playing all season. It is an earlier kickoff again, so just keep that in mind, and hopefully we can have a good game tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be doing definitely more Barca recaps in the future. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.